Greetings and welcome everyone to this very different and long anticipated in-person commencement ceremony for our graduates. On behalf of the Bradley University Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and these soon-to-be graduates, I am honored to welcome you to Bradley University's 2021 Spring Semester Commencement Ceremony for the students from the Caterpillar College of Engineering and Technology. I am Stephen Standiford, the 12th president of Bradley University, and I'd like to say it feels great to see everyone here today. We are so thrilled and honored to be able to do this ceremony today in person to celebrate your success. We've been waiting for this for months. We appreciate all of you being here and following the COVID-19 guidelines we have in place. Specifically, I want to thank you for wearing your masks out of respect for one another. I also want to thank you for remaining seated and not approaching the stage area to take photos. I know this is a hard one, but it's important to assure everybody's success. I also want to welcome those that are watching our live stream online. Thank you for joining us virtually for this special event. And most importantly, we are here to celebrate the outstanding educational achievement of these students. So let's begin with our national anthem. Please stand for the national anthem and remain standing for the invocation. And now, an invocation delivered by the chairman of the Bradley University Board of Trustees, the Honorable Judge James Shadid.
Thank you, President Standiford. Caterpillar College of Engineering and Technology, it is truly fitting that yours should be the final ceremony of this graduation weekend. And the reason for that is because your dean of 9 years is retiring. Dean Akers, your service to this university, your commitment to these fine young people through the years we can't say enough about you, and we owe you a debt of gratitude, and we thank you very much. And let's make the first round of applause for Dean Akers. This past year has presented all of us with many challenges. You have found the courage to meet them, a testament to you, to your character, and to this university. I hope you use what you have learned here to be a positive force for your family, your community, and your country. We have very much to be thankful for, and we have many people to thank, because none of us achieves alone. Your families, your friends, and all who love and support you and provide guidance to you, the administration and staff and employees for providing a healthy and vibrant environment for you to learn and to grow, our faculty for pushing you to be the best that you can be so that you can have the tools you want to have the future the tools you need to seek the future that you want. And we must say thank you again to all of those that made this day possible, that volunteers, faculty, administration, staff, that went across all kinds of boundaries of their job descriptions to get this place ready for this weekend for one common purpose, so that each and every one of you can have this graduation day. So graduates, thank you for choosing Bradley University. You are the shining examples of the university that we strive to be. With that in mind, I ask you to bow your heads momentarily in gratitude for all that we have been blessed with. Amen. Thank you. Thank you.
Please be seated. Thank you, Judge Shadid. As mentioned, Judge Shadid is the chairman of the Board of Trustees. Usually at this time during the ceremony, I would introduce all of the trustees and the platform party. But as you can see, we're doing things quite differently because of health and safety protocol. So I'm going to take just a few minutes to recognize them, and I hope you will join me in showing your appreciation for all they do for our great institution. If you're following along in the electronic program, you will find the Board of the Trustees names listed there. These folks volunteer their time and talent to lead this institution to a better tomorrow. They are truly pillars of society and influential leaders in their individual industries. Each and every one of them is devoted to Bradley's success. There's also an incredible team of administrative leaders at Bradley. I'm surrounded by a group of people who are focused on what is best for our students and this institution. They are dedicated individuals who live and breathe Bradley University every day. Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Walter Zakahi, is here on stage with me, and the rest of our team is working behind the scenes today. If you know any of these people or see them around, please be sure to thank them for their tireless efforts and devotion. I also want to recognize the faculty and staff at Bradley, many of whom are here today. These individuals do more than just teach our students and work in our offices. They are committed to making sure each and every one of our students succeeds. They have high expectations for you because they want you to be the best you can be. The people of this institution are what makes it great, and it's what sets Bradley apart from others. I want to add 2 additional thanks to the list that aren't actually on the script. As Judge Shadid suggested, it's quite an effort to put together a graduation ceremony. It was particularly challenging this year, and the group that leads that is our advancement group, and I want to give a shout out to them. And perhaps most important, I want to give a great sense of gratitude and thanks to the friends and family members that are here supporting you today and have been supporting you throughout this journey. Let's give them all a round of applause and thank them for their dedication. As is tradition, I have some words of wisdom I'd like to share with you, but first, we've asked a student from the graduating class and a member of the Alumni Association to speak to you today. Chris Walters is from Cary, Illinois, and please come up, Chris, and I'll tell you a little bit about Chris as he makes his way up here. He will receive his Bachelor's of Science in Mechanical Engineering with a biomedical concentration. He has an earned GPA of 3.94. Chris has made Bradley's Dean List for 7 consecutive semesters. He's treasurer of the Bradley Robotics Club and president of the club basketball program on campus. He is a member of the Tau Beta Phi Engineering Honor Society and the Lambda Chi Alpha fraternity. He received the PNC Achiever of the Game Scholarship this year and received the Illinois Space Grant Consortium Scholarship twice. Chris volunteers as a basketball coach at the YMCA and with TAPS Animal Shelter, and there's more. His research work on campus is also impressive. Chris presented at Bradley's Research Expo this spring, where he won the Dean's Award. His campus research includes analyzing muscle fatigue and landing mechanics related to ACL injuries. He developed laboratory exercises and procedures for molecular dynamic simulation and wrote tutorials for abalone muscular mechanics software. Whew. I am happy to announce that Chris has accepted a full-time position working for Siemens Corporation within their Operations Leadership Development Program in their large device applications sector. Please join me in welcoming Chris Walter. Walter.
Good evening, President Standiford, Provost Skahi, Board of Trustees, distinguished members of the faculty and staff, my fellow graduates, family, and friends. As I begin, I want to ensure we all truly deserve our soon-to-be degrees in a typical engineering way with a few simple conversions. Since over 50% of the undergraduate students here will have graduated within 4 years, let's begin there. 4 years to 48 months, to 208 weeks, to 1,460 Bocce's pizzas after midnight that we truly all regretted the next morning. All right, I think you get the point. It's been a lot of time, and pizzas. We spent a long time here at Bradley with a mascot that's left us wondering what a kaboom really is. But all those days and hours are all converging towards a simple number of 0. 0 more days until graduation, until the big grand finale of this evening. Although, in no way, shape, or form has this been a clean and crisp linear path leading us to these seats today. We had to find ourselves, finding ourselves accepting the offer letter from Bradley as eager high school graduates, finding ourselves wondering if we're cut out for the major that we have chosen, finding ourselves up into the late hours of the night, still cramming for that midterm that we thought we had enough time for, finding ourselves within a global pandemic, wondering if we should turn our cameras on or off during a Zoom class because a nap sounds a lot better in the moment. All leading to right now, where we find ourselves ecstatic and electrified to receive our reward for the time here. But I can guarantee there is still a lingering question either at the forefront or pushed deep down in your brain right now. Am I truly ready and equipped for a world beyond Bradley? As I reflected on that question, a specific word popped into my head encompassing my years here: courageous. As cliche as it sounds, Bradley has been a home away from home more than I could have ever imagined. Like many of you, I'd never ventured much beyond my small hometown, but coming to a new environment meant I had to break out of my comfort zone. I had to find myself. I was confused on who I was to become and where I would be, but not to say I even have all those answers now, but I am closer from being exposed to the Bradley experience. Part of that experience is being able to form meaningful relationships with my professors. The faculty and staff do not just do their job description, but go beyond to impact their students inside and outside the classroom. As an undecided engineering freshman with no clear path for the next 4 years, let alone 40, my advisor guided me towards understanding my true why. And she did that in 3 specific ways: by instilling confidence, giving me a vision, and providing hope. She helped me understand that you can't be what you can't see. Then to my research instructor, who helped me combine my passions of athletics and engineering into a research study that I truly enjoyed. To many other faculty who have led me to unlock my inner potential and success towards striving for my next path in life, my world beyond Bradley. Also, I've been able to form lifelong bonds with so many of my classmates and peers through my Brothers of Lambda Chi Alpha fraternity, Tau Beta Pi Engineering Honor Society, BU Robotics, Club Basketball, and many other organizations and events around campus. I became courageous for my personal growth and those around me through the environment and resources available here at Bradley University. But this evening is about us, the 2021 Engineering and Technology graduating class, so I surveyed a multitude of my fellow classmates, asking them this simple question: has your time here prepared you for a world beyond Bradley? Many of the students discussed the impactful life lessons they learned during their time here. What stuck out to me the most were the vibrant words used to describe themselves and their experiences: confident, explorative, eye-opening, endless opportunities, and my personal favorites, stressful and expensive. We were not alone in our time here preparing us all for this specific moment. The world may not be ready for us, but we are ready for it. We're going to be taking our own paths following today, some leading us far away, and others landing us here, back in P-Town. And I can guarantee those paths will once again be a non-linear roller coaster ride. That's what life is, and that will never change. But what we can control is who we are as individuals by staying true to ourselves. And I want to leave you all with one final assignment, but hey, I promise, there's going to be no follow-up lab report for this, so don't worry about that. And that assignment is that no matter the situation, you must always find yourself in order to take your life by the steering wheel. You are the CEO of your own life. Be courageous, be confident, be explorative, because we are all ready for our world beyond Bradley. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris, for those wonderful words. You are indeed ready, and very much looking forward to soon identifying you as a Bradley alum. Now I'd like to introduce our alumni speaker, Matt Noe. Matt is a Senior Vice President of People Experience and Global HR Services at Cushman & Wakefield. He is a 2002 graduate of Bradley, earning his bachelor's degree in communication. He earned his Global Executive MBA from Purdue University in 2017. Matt has extensive experience leading HR teams around the globe. He has done work in Latin America, Central America, China, and all over the Midwest. His duties have ranged from leading change management to standardizing processes to employee relations. Matt has stayed very involved with Bradley as a member of the Communication Affinity Group and now as the president of the Alumni Association. Matt Noe.
Thank you, President Standiford. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Bradley University Alumni Association and 70,000 Bradley alumni worldwide, I congratulate each of you for your achievements. Today is a celebration of your success, and we welcome you to the Bradley University alumni family. As family, we look out for each other. You've benefited from the support of dedicated Bradley alumni already, whether it was an alum who wrote the recommendation letter that helped you get into Bradley, or one who funded the scholarship you may have received, or helped you get a summer internship, or the alum who gave back to the university by funding the remarkable physical transformation the campus has undergone over the past few years. The Bradley community has been here for you, supporting you directly and indirectly. Your time as a student has come to a close, but your relationship with Bradley University is just getting started. Regardless of the twists and turns your life may take from here, Bradley will remain a part of you. I encourage you to continue to take advantage of the network of Bradley alumni available to you, whether it's for advice, mentorship, referrals, or simply support. There is a Bradley alumni who can and will support what you need. And I challenge you to not just benefit from that network, but to contribute to it. Give of your time, your talents, and resources to pay it forward for those who follow you. Today, as you celebrate your achievement, remember you're a part of a Bradley heritage that spans almost 123 years. But truly, for the university and for you, the best is yet to come. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Matt. As is tradition, I have some words of wisdom I'd like to share with you. However, I'm going to keep my remarks intentionally brief, as the real purpose of today is to celebrate you and your remarkable achievements. But I want to talk briefly about your achievements and the remarkable path you all took to get here today. We have all been tested and challenged over the past year plus in ways no one has experienced in over 100 years. And yet, here we are today. Here we are celebrating your ability to rise above the challenges of the moment and to persevere. And in doing so, You are the living legacy of Bradley University. Our founder, Lydia Moss Bradley, experienced a level of adversity in her life I hope none of us ever experience. And yet, she did more than survive, she thrived. Like Lydia, you did not retreat from adversity. You stepped into the moment to complete a rigorous academic degree in the most challenging of environments. So my advice to you is own this moment. You've earned it. You deserve it. This is your unique experience. In many ways, you are now the living legacy of Bradley University, a legacy grounded in perseverance in the face of adversity. One of triumph despite overwhelming challenges. You rose above them by embracing these tests as an opportunity to step forward. And I say with the utmost sincerity, you are at the heart of what makes Bradley such an amazing place. Take this moment in time and make it your own. You've earned it. You deserve it. Congratulations. Now, I am thrilled to move to the main event, the bestowing of degrees. Dr. Lex Aker, Dean of the Caterpillar College of Engineering and Technology, will introduce the candidates. Dr. Akers.
It is a great honor to be here with you today and be part of this ceremony to honor these fine students. Students, please rise and remain standing. President Standifer, these candidates standing before you, majoring in programs in the Caterpillar College of Engineering and Technology, have completed the work prescribed by the faculty and are presented for their appropriate degrees.
And now my favorite part. On the recommendation of the Dean of the Caterpillar College of Engineering and Technology, in accordance with the requirements established by the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Trustees of Bradley University, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended by the faculty with all the earned rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining hereto. Graduates, you may now come forward to be recognized. You will receive your diplomas in the mail in the coming days.
Olivia Corleen Rowell. Costadine Diener. Lindsay Kiefer Huff. Jeremy Paul Rapp. Zachary Coulter Burnett. Jacob Herrig. Nathan Wagner II. Luke Chandler Dobby. Charles Virgil Woodward. Christopher Jacob Walter. Ryan Clyde Russell. Brandon Joseph Rabel. Shannon Gerard Alfonso. Julian Luis Garcia. Alexander James Fields. Nathan Michael Anderson. Jacob Michael Lesson. Ari Mahawald. Brian Williams. Owe. Savannah Marie Garcia. Alexander Wolash. Blake Michael Durbin. Ryan Sandino. Tyler Ryan Sandino. Tyler Jordan Thompson. Jacob Douglas McAdam. Tatiana Marie Martin. Amy Teresa Thompson. Thomas Francis Tomkiewicz. William Matthew Jacob. Yuri Peter Havyaluk. John Lester Croteau. Elliot Jacob Watkins. Dara Mark Beebe. Nicholas Robert Munteen. Nicholas Salvatore Mayer. Austin Joseph Shelfout. Jared Franklin Benkendorf. Eugenia Amu Utu. Ibrahim Mtanias Khuri. Eric Alexander Ortiz. Evan Max Ephraim. Sydney Sarah Selewski. Jared Philip Riddle. John Thomas Hayes. Tyler Anthony Gaster. Graham Keegan Walters. Kevin Zhang. Alexander David Evans. Johannes Gabriel Mikhail Fiseha. Hashem Samir Kerfi. Salim Laribi. Trevor Joseph Smith. Samuel Eugene Whaling. Sophie Gwen Montgomery. Bailey Michelle Foster.
Adam Joseph Heinzman. Sabrina Lynn Sincola. Lauren Whitney Bowden. Janelle Faye Carroll. Kevin Michael Foodie. Michael C. Prasma. Alec Joseph Quick. Madeline May Hawkins. Laura Catherine Stewart. Megan Mary Ox. Ryan Tomokata Uehara. Miranda Me Heimsoth. Joseph Michael Brooks. Thomas Michael Shelley. Emily Renee Baima. Chad Austin Kempton. Vincent Carbonaro. Conchetta Maria Gendusa. Ty Patrick Jones. Jacob Matthew Horvat. Brian Anthony Lauer. Alex Jordan Brazel. Megan Rose Voss. David Gordon Colson. Christopher Enriquez. Andrea Marie Greeter. Javen Eric Plattner. Nathan Donald Whitman. Thomas Schultz Erickson. Matthew Williams Sills. Matthew Joseph Lichtenwalter. Joseph Anthony Vilcek. Brennan M. Peters. Maximilian Crone. Bridget Ann Berry. Mandeep Kaur. Matthew Robert Sipra. Michael Riley Fenelon. Zachary Hamilton Hypes. Young James. Anna Rachel Rosenberger. Natalia Barbary Cueto. George Samaha. Jenna Marie Limbach. Patrick Dominic Kozic. Remington Montana Lorette. Dustin Robert Kelly. Ethan Taylor Lemire. Michael Anthony Robert Bianchi. Shril Patel. Brandon Alberto Vasquez. Griffin Schott Becker. Jonathan Seepluk. Caleb Moskowitz. Michael James Marich. Keegan Allen Schult. Zachary Michael Hebein. Jeffrey Ernest Ledford. Joshua Neri Tortuga. Eleanor Mary Gutt. Elijah Ocampo. Crystal Nicole Brown. Callista Jahane Allen. Jack Anthony Sierra McIntyre. Madison Joanne Daringer.
As I give everybody a chance to get back to their seats, I want to again thank you so much for being a part of today's ceremony. And let's give one very loud round of applause for our newest Bradley alums. Congratulations. All right, I'd like to call special attention to our readers for today. Sometimes I think they do have the hardest job of the day. David Spellman and Chris Malucha Ruvu, thank you both for being part of today's ceremony. I also want to thank our Mace Bearer and Honorary Marshal, Iqbal Sharif, and Standard Bearer, Brenda Rabel, and today's College Bearer banner bearer, Ryan Russell. And a special shout out to the students from Lambda Chi Alpha for volunteering to help set up and tear down this big production. Okay, to conclude our ceremony today, let me now invite everyone to stand and join in the singing of the University Alma Mater, Hail Red and White. The words are on the screens, or if you follow along in the electronic program, you'll find the words there also. When we're done, please remain standing until the completion of the recessional by the platform party and faculty. And most importantly, congratulations again, graduates. I wish you the best of luck in all that comes next.
Thank you.